watching the sunset, which there will be clips of later. But today was Juneau Day, and it was such a busy morning because in Juneau you only get to go out for a little bit of time. The ship docks, and our onshore time started at 6:45 a.m. and then all aboard was at 4:45. So it wasn't a ton of time to spend in Juneau, especially if you took time to like sleep a little bit or eat breakfast or whatever on the boat. So I didn't really have much time to talk beforehand. So this clip is gonna go before that whole Juneau Day. But our excursion was the Mendenhall Glacier and Whale Quest, booked through Disney. And it was a really fun time. As you'll see, we saw lots of whales. We saw some bears at Mendenhall, and the glacier was just gorgeous. And it was such a perfect day for us today. It was sunny. It hit 70 at one point. I was a little hot in my flannel. So it was really gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky, not a drop of rain weather in Southeast Alaska for us today, and it's looking like we're gonna have great weather like that in Ketchikan again tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. So as you can see, we spent the morning of this excursion exploring Mendenhall Glacier, which was so incredibly gorgeous. We walked down one of the trails to that photo spot you saw a little earlier. We took some family photos there, which you saw at the very beginning of this whole clip. And then we went to the visitor center and explored there. We did not hike the trail up to the waterfall just because not everyone in our party wanted to, and I really wanted to take time to do the visitor center and the junior ranger booklet that they have, because this falls under the national park system. And I've been going to national parks since I was a kid, and one of my favorite things to do is complete the junior ranger booklets, because you learn about the place you're visiting and you get a badge or a patch to take home as a free little souvenir for doing. After our morning spent at Mendenhall Glacier, we were transported to the harbor where we went on our whale watching excursion. So as you can see, there's a little buoy with some sea lions on it. She said that those were probably like premature sea lions, like they're youths, because most sea lions you wouldn't see hanging out because it's mating season, but those are probably prepubescent ones, was what our tour guide was telling us. The clip that you're about to see is actually of the first whale we spotted, and it is horrible quality because I only managed to pull my phone out in time. But the rest of the whale clips are going to be much better. We kind of saw a mom and her baby hanging out for most of the day, and you'll see later one of them is like playing in the water, doing little exercises with its arms. So it was such a cool experience. Our naturalist was so amazing at pointing out all of the whales and giving us facts about the marine life. It was a great time in Juneau. watching Excursion, where, as you can see, we saw the most adorable baby whale with its mom. We headed back to the boat. That was the end of our time in Juneau. And then we went to Animator's Palette for one of my favorite meals. It's the animation meal where you get to draw your own picture and watch it come to life. So stay tuned for that.
Colorful entrance? Oh, hi folks! Oh gosh, thanks for all the great drawings. These are just what I need to whip up a little animation magic. I'll be back later, but right now we invite you to sit back and relax as the dining room proudly presents
your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin around your neck, Sherry, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvre, while we only live to